We are taking you inside the cheapest and worst rated all-inclusive resort in Cancun. So yeah, we're not even going to...
Fuck.
Oh my god. Did that just break?
It's just... How did that happen?
Right, what the hell? Yep, this place has been called everything from a total nightmare to the worst vacation decision ever. But we had to see it for ourselves. And looking at this drone footage, it doesn't look that bad, right?
It's grand. It's not very tasty, to be fair.
People come to Cancun to unwind and sip cocktails by the beach. But judging by these reviews, it wasn't so much a vacation, as it was a test of mental and digestive strengths. Well, according to this guy anyway.
Horrible. We had depression staying here, not relaxing. He also adds, I regret booking this hotel. It was a mistake. Just run away. This couple simply put, incredibly disappointing. The best the food ever got was bland and tasteless. The worst it got was straight up inedible. At this point we were thinking, did we waste money booking this hotel? Then Dan from the United States told us, don't spend the money to stay here. Nothing good about the property. I feel like we were ripped off.
Despite the reviews, we were genuinely excited to visit. We travelled from Playa del Carmen by 8:00 bus, which isn't too far of a journey, about 1 hour and 20 minutes on a good day. But our good day was getting worse the more we read the reviews.
Stay away, never again. This one reads, very bad hotel. Pros, nothing. Cons, everything. It goes on, disgusting resort. Pro, I will be speaking to the supervisor. Con, I will be speaking to the supervisor. Ben from the UK says, absolutely dreadful.
So, how bad is it really? Well, let's find out.
We're just outside. We've got to go through the hotel check-in now, and we have also paid for this up front, so I'm hoping there's no additional fees added to this as well. So
hopefully it goes nice and smooth, nice and quick, because we are a little bit late. We could check in at 3, it's like 3:45 now, so we're already missing out on an hour of the all-inclusive. No, I'm joking, but yeah, no, I hope it goes nice and smooth. Also the drive-in, it looks very nice. We're in the hotel zone, and the drive-in was lovely, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was,
all palm trees and the sun is shining, so it does look very resorty, very nice so far. Nice fresh smell in the reception. I love that when you walk into a hotel. We're next to check in, so we're only waiting in line about 10 minutes. To be fair, it is quite busy.
Once we were checked in, it was time to check out our room.
So we're on floor 3.
slight negative, I guess you'd say. When we were at the check-in process, we were in line, and one of the desks became available, so we walked over to it, and she kind of just said, like, maybe help you, and I was like, yeah, we're here to check in. And she goes, oh, you shouldn't have came over to the desk, that we should have waited to be called, which is fair enough as well, but it was a little bit snappy. Now they're very busy down there, so she could have been just up to her eyes, and she did say that. She said, you're gonna have to wait because I'm very, very busy. So we just ended up just standing at the desk for about 5 minutes while she did her work or whatever, and then she checked us in.
We were about to enter our room, and we were reminded by the reviews, ones that were very specific to the room. Surely it couldn't be this bad.
What do you think? I'm not gonna lie, there's a little bit of a funky smell when I walk in. But yeah, the room is spacious. There's 2 beds. It does look exactly the way it looks in the pictures on booking.com. So we did read some reviews to say that it looked different and whatnot, but to me it looks the same. What's our view like? Not much of a view.
Not much of a view. We've also got a little coffee maker here, and they've left us some coffee as well, so, and 2 cups, which is grand, and 2 bottles of water. Yeah, 2 beds.
How comfortable. It's actually quite soft.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because I did read some comments and said that it was like hard as a rock, but that's actually quite soft.
Right.
Yeah, I think it is. Pillows feel nice.
Let's have a little look in here. So we have like a little sink area, and what do they leave us? This comes with like a body lotion and then some towels there. Just the wardrobe space.
Our wardrobe space. We have a safe that looks broken. I don't think you can lock it.
Okay.
Safe is broke. Anyway.
It has an ironing board and an iron, which is nice.
Yes. Some hangers.
Lovely.
Let's check out the bathroom. Oh, it's tiny.
Is it?
Don't see it.
Can I see?
Oh, Oh, there's the shower. It's quite small. It's very small. Let me see the power of the shower. This is always what's important to us. So,
That looks
it's actually alright, yeah.
Yeah. Looks pretty clean to me. We haven't pulled the beds apart or anything like that just to check. We haven't even taken our bags off. But yeah, it's quite spacious. That's the positive, I'd say, first of all. The AC clearly works, because when we walked in it was nice and cool.
Yeah, it's nice and bright. And as
nice
I
and
said,
bright.
the beds are quite soft, so I'm guessing they're going to be actually comfortable, but we'll know when we sleep in them tonight. So yeah, we're not even going to...
Fuck.
Oh my god!
Here. I haven't put on that much weight.
Did that just break?
It's just. I just sat down.
Keelan literally just sat on the bed and the whole thing is after collapsing.
Oh my god.
How did that
Right,
happen?
what the hell?
Anyway. Yeah, it's just the leg.
It's after coming off it.
Well, yeah, look, and the screw was bent.
It was obviously not on it properly and came off like that.
Right, we're not sleeping on that bed anyway.
Yes, we'd be sleeping
It'll
on
be this
this
bed.
Oh, stop. Right, well anyway, we're not going to unpack because we are only here for the night. So we want to make the most of this resort. Supposedly, like, there's swimming pools, there's the beach, there's loads of entertainment and things like that. I'm not too sure. There was like a video playing at the reception as we were checking in, and I was just having a little nose at what was in the resort. So I'm dying to actually walk around and see everything that's included. We're really hungry, so the girls it was busy, but it was very much a rush when we were at the reception, so we didn't really get all the information that we needed, I suppose. So there's like an app you download. I'm just trying to download it here. And she said we get 2 a la carte restaurants, and she said we get 1 buffet included in our stay. So she said if you want the a la carte, we have to book it before 5. It's 4:30 now. So we're going to try and get that done now, and then we might go down and just check out the buffet and just try grab something to eat.
After the room tour, it was time to eat. Because we still didn't know how everything worked in this resort, we just asked a member of staff and he directed us to an Italian restaurant.
We are in a place called Pasta and Pizza, basically. So yeah, they've got a lot of options, especially in the pizza department. You got margherita, you got a Hawaiian pizza, pepperoni, all the pizza hits, I guess you'd say. And then for the pastas, then there is Alfredo, there is bolognese and pesto as well. And you can have that either in a penne or a bow or fettuccine. So there's plenty of options, yeah.
My pasta has arrived. I went for the pasta. I got Alfredo's penne.
Does it look a little bit like the pasta we used to make in our camper van travels? You know, where you just add water to it and leave it for 2 or 3 minutes.
Yeah, there's nothing special about that. I'm not gonna lie, like it's actually lacking a lot of flavour. It's like it's made from just like cream and just a shitload of salt. It's grand. It's not very tasty, to be fair.
It is always the way. Samantha is not that hungry and I am really hungry. And yeah, the pizza hasn't come out yet. Samantha's nearly finished her pasta. Oh yeah.
I think I should have ordered the pizza.
It does, it looks quite nice, doesn't it?
It looks lovely.
It's got like a thin crust and it's got some cheese and mushrooms on it. So yeah, it's a little bit on the small side, but it looks quite tasty.
That pizza is lovely. I think I just ordered the wrong thing.
Okay, so we're going to head over towards the snack bar because we're still a little bit peckish. Like we said, the portion sizes wasn't actually, they weren't very big there, so we're going to go and see if we can get some french fries or something like that as well. But yeah, it is interesting being in a place like this because if you watch our videos, me and Samantha are very positive people, so we do actually want to love this place. We want to prove the negative comments wrong, I guess, and maybe discover it as a little hidden gem, you know. So yeah, that remains to be seen. But yeah, it's very, very nice in terms of its aesthetics. There's lovely pools, there's like palm trees around the place, and seems to be a lively atmosphere as well. So there's definitely some really good positives about it.
We're just gonna walk out onto the beach now. The beach looks gorgeous. So there's some beds then that are obviously included in your all-inclusive, like. And then we have, I think there's a couple of bars there as well and restaurants. Beach activities and things like that. Where's the snack bar?
Look at this.
It's gorgeous, isn't it?
It's very nice. Yeah, that's a very nice beach.
It's a really nice beach, yeah. Because you do see some of the all-inclusives and the beach isn't great.
Yeah.
But this is a nice beach. It is a lovely beach. Look at the jet skis in the water and all. So we made it to the snack bar, and so far we can see hot dogs, burgers, chips. We're also doing some nachos with cheese. What else can I see?
What are we going for? One French fries?
We're gonna
one
go
nachos.
for one French fries and one nachos because the nachos do look good. Hola. Nachos and one fries.
Okay.
How long?
10, 15 minutes.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you want to get something else then over here? Yeah.
After the pasta and pizza and now the nachos, it was pretty clear that the food is way below par. We had read this in the reviews and unfortunately they were right. A real lack of flavour and just an overall cheap taste of it.
Oh no, I'm sorry, the food is poor here so far. It is.
Yeah.
Have to be honest.
We decided to try out the beach bar by picking up a couple of cocktails. The beach bar itself was really nice, but just like the food, the drinks were really below standard.
This is the way the cocktails come. They're in like a little plastic cup and they just have a list. There was a couple on, I think I went for like Tropical Sunset and Caelan's is called the Superman or something like that.
I think so, yeah.
So we've yet to try them. Cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah, the cocktail bar was again a little bit rushed. It's kind of just like what you want, and you can't kind of ask any questions about it. You just kind of have to say what you want or what you think you want, and then he just sort of makes it there and then and gives it this. So I just panicked and said the word Superman. It turns out it happened to be a name of a cocktail, which is grand. But yeah, I couldn't tell you what's in it.
That is quite strong. I'm not really, I'd be fussy on my cocktails, I have to say.
Okay.
That's a bit of a, there's a quite strong taste on it. I went for one that had peach liquors because I was thinking it might not be as strong as like vodka or anything like that. It's not great, to be quite honest with you. Also, we're just talking here, like we got this for $200 a night and that was reduced from $485. I would have went mad if we paid $485 for this place. Not to sound negative, but it's just not up to scratch, I don't think at all. Like that, as Keelan said, very rushed at the cocktail bar. We come down to try get a sunbed on the beach and all the tables are still filled, Keelan.
Yeah, they're not ours, by the way.
Do you know the way? There's no one actually going around cleaning it up for the next person to sit down or anything like that. So just a couple of things we're noticing, and we're like, you know, where we've stayed in places where they're literally on the ball with everything and you're really getting your all-inclusive. But yeah, that's the cocktails. My favourite area so far is definitely the pool on the beach. The pool over here also has like a little kids sort of section to it, and there's slides and all that. It's actually a very family orientated hotel.
You can also book tours. I'm just looking here, they have like a tour stand where you can book maybe day trips and things like that. If you're coming for an extended time and staying here, as we're only staying for the one night, we won't be doing them. And then inside we're just approaching the entrance back into the resort, and they've got pool tables and games and things like that. So as Samantha said, yeah, kind of kid friendly resort, so there's lots of games and activities for them.
Like a little arcade.
Yeah. And the
And then
pool
you've
tables
pool
over there.
tables and a bar as well.
I actually quite like the arcade. They're all like kind of retro, old-fashioned games there. So yeah, that's pretty cool.
So we're all ready in our swim gear. It's time for a swim in the sea. It's actually getting dark because it is getting late in the day, but I think it'd be a perfect time to swim because it's not as crowded now. And we've been loving swimming in the sea in Mexico so far. The water is just so nice. We're that late actually. The towel bar where you collect some towels for the beach, your man has gone home, so we had to just bring our
Hotel ones
from the room. But he did say, we went to the reception, he did say you can just call and we'll drop you up 2 clean ones for your shower.
Nice.
So time to get in the water. Oh, this is lovely. The water is warm. I'm gonna dunk under. Oh, it's lovely. They actually have an area blocked off. Obviously you can't swim out as like further than the ropes there because there is actually a lot of boats coming in and out. It's actually lovely and peaceful. So yeah, this area that we're actually staying in is called the Hotel Zone in Cancun, and it's basically all-inclusive resorts. So you can actually see them surrounding us. There's quite a few of them.
Do you know what? This is why I love being over this side of the world. The sun is basically gone down and you can still swim in the sea and it's quite warm. Like if this was in Europe, the water would be freezing and you would be freezing. But here, it's just lovely. Like even coming for a nice evening swim like now, it's still perfect.
Right, so we're ready to go for something to eat, but we have to mention again about the room. It's actually a really nice room. There's so much space in it and it's really ideal for getting ready. So this sink area here, I never thought about it earlier, but it's only as we were getting ready. Keelan's in the shower and I can actually get ready to do my makeup in peace, which is handy. They have a little makeup mirror with a light. It's nice, isn't it? A little chair and all.
It's on a little station or something, isn't it?
Yeah, it's nice, it really is. And the shower is really good. It's piping hot, nice pressure out of it. Also, we're a little bit disappointed we never got a reservation for the Mexican restaurant, so we're not going to get to test out that. But we are going to go down to the buffet. It opens till 10:30 and see what they have on offer.
So yeah, we're just walking over to the buffet now. There's a bit of a line, so we just have to wait outside. I don't know how far in the queue actually goes, but we'll see.
Let's hope the food is nice because we're really hungry.
The buffet was definitely an improvement on the Italian bistro and snack bar with a lot of options. Typical of any buffet really. Lots of choices of meat, vegetables, fish and pastas.
So there's loads of options in that buffet. I got a completely random mix just to try some different bits. What did I go for? I went for like, it's pork and like a plum sauce. I've tried it, it's actually quite nice. And that's like a salsa mince mix, which is also quite nice. And then that's like mushroom and onion and then potato gratin with some cheese. So yeah, quite random, but I am going to go back in for seconds.
So if you thought Samantha's dish was random, you need to check out mine. So I've got little pizza bites, I've got some steamed carrot, rice, sweet corn and peas, and I have those potato gratin things as well. So yeah, a bit of a mixed bag, but it's also kind of a little bit cold as well. But that sort of sometimes happens with buffets, is that the food has been sitting there and it's not, you know, piping hot. Like you sort of know with buffets that can happen, you know. But
Round 2. another kind of random mix. I do get a little bit overwhelmed when I walk into a buffet because I'm like, I want this, I want that, and then the plate just, everything goes on the plate. But this is breasted chicken, and this was a pasta, and it's called like Aurora pasta.
Okay.
If I'm saying it right, I've never heard of it, but I'm guessing it's like, it looks like a sort of mushroom sauce in the pasta. It looked nice, so I've yet to try it.
So seconds for me was definitely the pasta. I've seen a few of it. Inside I got the pasta Aurora, and I also got like a macaroni and cheese kind of thing. Also the cakes were basically being taken up really quickly, so we had to I just grabbed the random four, so I hope you liked them, Samantha. But yeah, because it's quite late in the evening, the buffet actually stops at 10:30, and it must be coming up to that now because yeah, the selection is starting to get lower and lower. So one thing I do have to say about the buffet is the service is excellent. The guys that are going around and clearing up the tables and then asking people if you want drinks and is everything okay, so yeah, it's really good. He just came over and just said, do you want 2 beers? And we were like, absolutely yes. and they were here in a minute or so, so yeah, very nice staff.
Thank you very much. Cheers. Thank you. Cheers.
After dinner, it was time to check out this evening's entertainment. We left the buffet and headed back towards the beach.
Can you hear the music in the background? So that's our entertainment for the night. There's a band after coming on there, just sort of in between where the beach is and the pool, and everyone is up there doing like their salsa dancing and all. There's actually great atmosphere. We're after just coming down onto the beach, sort of nice and peaceful, where we have our beer and we're chilling out on one of these beach beds. I didn't actually see these earlier on, but these are a nice little touch to the beach. I'm guessing though you have to be up really early in the morning to save yourself one of these. This is lovely.
Isn't it?
It's like a little pier, and then it's like a decking out in the middle of the water. But look how clear it is, the water.
Yeah, it's lovely up here, isn't it?
It's gorgeous, yeah. There's also some little hammocks and stuff plotted in the water as well. You can chill out on during the day. It's really nice.
I also seen some kayaks there, I think, and they could be part of the resort as well. You can just rent them.
I think they are, yeah, you can just take them out into the water. Like, I think they're included in it as well. I think if obviously you want to do the likes of jet skis and stuff like that, you have to pay extra, like,
yeah,
but
yeah.
The likes of the kayaks and things like that, I think the snorkeling gear as well, you can just take and go out in the water with them.
You can actually see as well the other resorts right next to us that kind of goes up along this beach here. So there's a few that will have access to this beach depending on which one you choose. But yeah, it's really nice. There's a lovely breeze here as well. So like the beaches are beautiful in Mexico, they really are. And in the day they're gorgeous, but at night time they're really nice as well, aren't they? Because they're very calm and peaceful and very tranquil. Okay, good morning, welcome back. We're on our way to the breakfast buffet, and yeah, there's a bit of a line again, similar to yesterday actually when we were getting our dinner. But the line, we were actually in 10 minutes yet last night, so it wasn't actually too long, so maybe this will be the same, a 10-minute wait maybe. What do you think?
Yeah, I'd say it'll be only about that. They're basically waiting for people to leave, so there's free tables.
Oh my god. Thank you.
Same seat as yesterday.
What is the chances of that?
The same seat as last night, yeah. That's crazy.
That's crazy, yeah, he literally brought us in to the exact same table. I can't get over that because there is a lot of tables here, so the chances of getting the same one, that's mad. That queue was a little bit rough. It was about 20 minutes in the end, and majority of it was standing in the sun.
Yeah.
So that wasn't exactly a great start to the breakfast experience. But anyway, we're a little bit hungry, so we're gonna go up and see what there is and see what we can get.
Let's go.
The breakfast buffet was pretty basic with all your typical breakfast foods like eggs, bacon, pancakes, toast, hash browns.
You'll actually see some fruit and yogurt and stuff like that over there. So there does seem like there's quite a variety. There's like an egg station up there as well. It's quite busy, so I'll go back to that.
We packed a plate and headed back to our table. But with a lot of buffets, we did have one consistent problem with the buffet at this resort.
Scrambled eggs are freezing, the sausage is freezing. Toast is grand. It's actually a sweetbread, which I like over here. It's really nice. And then I haven't tried this yet. This is like a tamale, it's called, and it's a Mexican food. There's chicken inside, and it's wrapped in like a banana leaf. So I've heard about this, but I haven't tried it yet, so this would be interesting to try.
It's also pretty hectic in there. The egg station alone probably has about 20 people maybe queuing in, which is a lot. Like if you're looking for an omelette, or fried eggs, or poached eggs, or something like that, you know, you're going to be waiting for a while.
We went up for seconds. This one was a little bit more on the sweet side, so we got some sort of croissants and some chocolate cakes, I guess, and then also we got some pancakes with some maple syrup as well with our coffee. So yeah, as you do with breakfast buffet and all-inclusives, you tend to eat a lot more than you normally would.
So we're all packed up, ready to check out. We're going to do a sit-down review in a little while. We're just under a little bit of pressure because checkout was like 12 and it's 5 past now.
Okay, so do we have everything?
Yes, like.
Does anyone else check their hotel room like 10 to 15 times?
Oh,
even though
the
you don't?
cleanser.
Ah, we did forget something.
Jesus, I would have had mad. Our cleanser. That was in the back. That's you bringing it into the shower.
Sorry.
Anyway.
Anyway, yeah, there you go, there you go.
That's
I
actually the
suppose-
first time that has happened
Yeah,
to us.
we normally check the room about 10, 15 times and never leave anything, so we caught it on camera. Sometimes we do, but yeah. Bye bye room. I must say as well, the bed was very, very comfortable, and yeah, we actually ended up having a really, really good sleep. It was quite quiet outside as well, because I think there was 1 or 2 reviews to say that it was a little bit noisy, but not to us. I thought it was quite calm, quite peaceful, and yeah, really, really good night's sleep.
Overall, our stay was okay. The facilities were pretty decent and our room was grand. The bed was comfortable and we slept really, really well. It definitely wasn't dirty or as bad as some of the reviews. With the exception of the lads in the buffet, who were super nice, the staff and the services throughout the resort was not great. On a number of occasions the staff were pretty rude. They all seemed really unhappy and fed up, which is quite sad obviously, but it did affect the atmosphere of the resort. Unapproachable is probably the best way to describe it. With about 20 minutes before closing the bar, I asked for a Malibu and pineapple juice. The bartender said he would have to go across to another bar to pick up the Malibu and insisted that I tip him beforehand. Being from Ireland, we don't really tip the way the Americans do, but I'm pretty sure this is not how it's supposed to go.
The pool and beach area was also pretty dirty. Didn't seem to have a flow of cleaning. Like when we sat down at the beach, the previous people's plates and rubbish was still there. That's not good. We are not big all-inclusive people, so there is certain things that we didn't really like, but they could be standard for all-inclusive resorts. For instance, queuing for the buffet, waiting outside, we thought that was a bit of a drag, but then again that could be standard practice, we don't know. The elevators took forever. Most of the time we walked to the stairs. Food was not good at all, the snack bar was dreadful, and the Italian was very bad. The buffet was okay, but just very cold. We would have loved to try one of the a la carte restaurants, but unfortunately we couldn't. Again, going back to the check-in process, we were really rushed along, so the potential experience of our stay wasn't explained very well. Like we said, we thought our stay was okay, but you have to remember we stayed just for one night. If we booked for a week or 2 weeks vacation, we probably would have been pulling our hair out by the 3rd day. The all-inclusive culture is massive in Cancun, so it was nice to experience it despite the pros and cons. We are actually leaving Mexico. We're taking a 3-hour flight to the Dominican Republic, so stand by for our videos coming from there.
If you liked the video, please leave a thumbs up just to support our channel. If you have any comments or questions, please leave them in the section below. We always love hearing your opinion of what we get up to. Like we said, videos from Dominican Republic will be coming up next, so make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you get updated on everything that's happening. So once again, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.